By now, you may have noticed that we've been showing a few videos from our friends at the Tactical Technology Collective. They've come out with a kit, 10 tactics for turning information into action. Today, we're showing the third tactic in the kit, visualize your message. Try it out.
To really engage an audience, you need to be creative. Rather than overwhelm people with words or text, there are many ways to visualize an issue. Animation is one way, and it is a medium that also provides a creative license to explore sensitive issues.
I think animation would be particularly good as an info activism tool in advocacy in a situation where there's an explosive or sensitive political context, where you don't necessarily want to handle things in a literal way or in a head-on way when you're dealing with, for example, race or gender sensitivities. Because you can use animals or objects, for example, in animation rather than real people, and that gives you a license to deal with a lot of things that you can't deal with in conventional filmmaking. I think the magic of animation appeals to everyone. Moving inanimate objects or objects you don't expect to move is quite amazing, and it's something that excites most people. I'm currently working on a project in Cairo with a group called the Women in Memory Forum, who are rewriting Arabic mythology or folk tales from a feminist perspective. And we're producing a 3-minute animation based on one of those rewrites in order to have different cultural representations of women in the Middle East.
Maps are another way to visualize information. There is something timeless about maps, and this may be why they are a medium that people seem to trust. During the 2006 Israeli invasion of Lebanon, human rights NGO Samidun used maps to help people understand what was happening.
We did a couple of maps in the summer of 2006 at the time of the Israeli invasion of Lebanon. And the two main maps, one detailed the daily bombings of Israel on Lebanon every day, and it was updated daily. And the second detailed the damages in infrastructure and vital sites. During that period when we started, we didn't really know what we wanted out of collecting that information, but we wanted to understand what we were going through. And as we started working, publishing the stuff we had, we discovered the different uses for it. In activism and organizing relief work and facilitating reconstruction later on.
You don't need to create new maps to embed your messages. Anyone who tries to look at the Tunisian presidential palace using Google Maps is likely to find some unexpected information, thanks to the work of Tunisian activists involved with the independent collective blog site navat.org.
There is a very creative experience that we've seen in the Tunisian internet when activists from Nawat geotagged their videos on YouTube. And by geotagging, I mean giving geographical or a name of a place of the video that you are publishing on YouTube. And by doing that, you are making your information, your video, available and watchable on the mapping tools of Google. So what the Tunisian activists done, they geotagged all the videos about human rights abuses in Tunisia by putting them around the Tunisian presidential palace in Carthage, in Tunis. So when you go to Google Earth and you go to Carthage presidential palace, you will find it surrounded by videos talking about human rights abuse in Tunisia. You will find two sides of Tunisia, the touristy side of Tunisia, about the big history of Tunisia, and on the right side, information about the recent Tunisia, the modern Tunisia of human rights abuse.
Maps and animation are two of many tools that can be used to help people to navigate and interpret information in a visual way that will engage them and embed pictures in their minds that are likely to resonate over time.